CoastLife, we know there's so many interesting and unique people here in our area, and quite a few interesting collectors. Ooh. And one of our own, CoastTV News' Mallory Metzner, had a chance to speak with one of those really unique individuals and quite a unique collection of old planes, old crop duster planes. Tell us a little bit about the interesting person that you met and their collection as well. You had quite the experience.
For sure. So I recently flew in an advanced trainer plane with local pilot Jeff Chorman. He's based out of Greenwood, Delaware. It's the Chorman Airport. There's an aerial spraying business there that it's a family business.
Yes.
And they have 26 total aircraft, planes, helicopters, 5 military planes.
Wow.
So I flew in one of the military planes, not one of the aerial spraying planes.
Okay.
And we got to do a lot of cool tricks.
Very
so
cool.
Fun. It's just funny how this guy just like has them, you know, just laying around. He's like, want to go up in a military plane? Sure.
Sure.
That's
Why
so
not?
funny. Yes. So how was your experience flying? It looked so fun.
Yes.
It was amazing. So we did some loops and rolls, positive G maneuvers. That's what he told me we were doing.
Okay.
He said nothing was dangerous. They let me fly the plane a little bit from the back. I got to take the controls.
How was that?
It was scary. I was scared we were going to crash, but I think he had control.
Sure.
I would like to believe that I wasn't flying it by myself, but I was pushing the pedals and steering the gears, and it was just a really neat experience to be up there flying in this military plane and doing all of those tricks.
That's so fun. And so this is something though, like I watched your piece on the news side of things when it aired, and you were like, this was crazy for me, but this is like a normal day for him.
Right.
Right.
Does he normally do like flips and tricks if he wants to in his crop dusting plane?
I don't know if he does it in the crop dusting plane, but
sure.
he does fly regularly. He has so many certifications. I think he told me he had every certification except a commercial airline pilot certification, and he flies the crop dusting business, and then for fun he has the military planes. He told me some people collect cars, he collects airplanes.
Interesting. Did he ever talk about how he got into that? I mean, I imagine maybe being part of the crop dusting business probably has something to do with that, just at least a familiarity with planes.
Yeah, I think it's just a family business, so he inherited it and followed along after his father and just wanted to be a pilot too. And I think some of the planes that he actually has that are military planes, he worked really hard to track them down because he had either flown in them as a child. I think one of them he told me he had his first airplane ride in, so he was determined to get that plane in his fleet.
Very cool.
So interesting. I love that. You know, like you were saying, it's kind of like some people that collect cars. They're like, which car are we taking today? Imagine being like, which plane am I going to take today?
Right, exactly. Like of all the antique hobbies to collect, planes is a really, really cool one to have.
Yes, honey, when I want a sunset plane ride, that's incredible. Just to know that people like this are just kind of in our backyard.
Yep. How would you say the difference is in driving a car as opposed to having control of the plane?
Well, there was no steering wheel. There was like a big gear in between my legs that I could move. And the pedals, I think, were what controlled it going up and down, and the gear kind of steered it a little bit. I might have that backwards. I'm not a pilot.
That's all right.
If you saw a plane like jerking a little bit,
it was just Mallory.
It might have been me.
Getting her footing. It's okay. It's so fun. We were at Delaware State Police Aviation Unit, and they kind of said the same thing. People who are good at video games tend to be good at flying planes.
I can imagine.
Because it's a lot all at once, but I mean, that's just, I don't know how they do it.
Very cool. So where can people go and check out the story and see your experience if they didn't catch it in real time?
So the story is on CoastTV.com, the CoastTV News app. It's aired here on CoastTV, and different NBC affiliates have also shared it. Like I heard that it aired in Philadelphia, it aired in Florida, so maybe if you're out of state, you'll see it on your local NBC station soon.
There you go.
Awesome, very fun. Thanks for sharing that story with us.
Of course, thanks guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. But we still have a little bit more CoastLife to get to, and we're going to get to that. A little reminder for you, for if you're a sports fan, you like Little League, that's coming up when we get back.